Hello, I'm Pat, and in this lesson we're going to work on one of the most important techniques of playing a dobro or any type of lap steel instrument, and that is of course playing in tune. We also call that intonation. So I've written for you a few exercises that will help you work on this technique, and I've also included a fun bonus link at the end of the lesson. So lots to learn, get your PDF file ready, and let's get started. Okay, so a great exercise to work on your intonation is playing notes with an open string ringing at the same time. Okay, so make sure you've got your PDF file open. And we're going to play the first exercise, which is about playing the open G string here, and at the same time playing notes on the third string, and we're going to play notes from the G major scale. Okay, so first of all, here is how the G major scale sounds on this third string. So we're going to do this: 0, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 12. Okay, so make sure your bar is right above the fret. Okay. And so the exercise to check out your intonation is to play 2-note pinches like this with the thumb and the middle. 0, 0, then 0 here and 2 here, then the 4th fret. Okay, making sure you're in tune each time. If you're not in tune, you can try to adjust your bar and put it right above the fret. Okay, one more time. This is probably going to be a bit tough at first, and you really need to use your ear to check if your intonation is correct. Okay, if you've been playing music for a while, you should be able to tell if it sounds out of tune. Okay, if not, you can maybe try to check with the tuner at the same time, but definitely I think you need to get used to use your ear with an instrument such as the dobro or the lap steel. Okay, so for this first exercise, we've used 2-note pinches, right? But you could play single notes if you prefer, and that's exercise number 2 on your PDF file. That's the same notes as exercise 1, but this time we're going to play the open G string first and then the note. But you let the open G string ring, okay? Okay, make sure that's in tune. Okay. 0, 4, then 0, 5. Okay, one more time. Another variation could be sliding the notes. That's exercise 3 on your PDF file. It starts just like exercise 2, but then you slide like this. Okay, from 2 to 4. Again, making sure that you're in tune. Then 4 to 5. 5 to 7. Okay, make sure each time you alternate between the 6th and 3rd strings, making sure you let the open G string ring. 7 to 9, 9 to 11, 11 to 12. One more time. Make sure you're in tune. Okay, so then you can do the same thing playing the scale, but this time descending, that is going from the higher notes to the lower notes. And this is a bit harder because as you're going to notice, you can't see the bar as well when you're going down compared to when you're going up. When you're going up, you can clearly see the neck and all the frets and the notes. When you're going down, you've got those fingers which can be hiding the notes, especially if you're going from one note to another that is one semitone apart, you can already see the note. So this is going to be harder in this case. So make sure you practice that very carefully. That's exercise 4 on the PDF file. Starting on the 12th fret on the 3rd string. And you're going to play 2 note pinches like this. 0, 12. And going to 11. Make sure you're in tune each time. 9. 7. 5. 4. 2. And then both open strings. One more time. Okay. So then exercise 5 is just like exercise 2, but descending this time, of course, and letting the open G string ring. Okay, so you don't play the 2 note pinches, you play the open G string, then a note on the 3rd string, and you alternate between the strings. And of course, trying to make sure that each note sound in tune with each other. Time. Might have noticed here I was a little bit out of tune, so if you're out of tune you can try to adjust your bar until it sounds in tune. And then exercise 6 on the PDF file is just like exercise 3, but this time you slide down, okay? So going from the high notes to the lower notes. So you start on the 12th fret here, on the 3rd string. You let the open G string ring. And you slide down to 11. Make sure you're in tune. 11 to 9. 9 to 7, 7 to 5, 5 to 4, 4 to 2, one more time. Okay, so these exercises you've just practiced are probably the easiest ones you could learn when you're getting started on the dobro and want to work on your intonation. So make sure you practice this quite a few times before trying exercise 7, which is about, again, playing the open G string, but then playing the G major scale across the strings, that is strings 3, 2, and 1. So first of all, here is how the G major scale sounds on those 3 strings. Okay, that's the G major scale, same as this one, but playing across the strings. 0 on the 3rd string, and 2nd fret, then open B string, then 1st fret, 2nd string, open 1st string, sorry, then 2nd fret, 4th fret, and 5th fret. So again, like exercise 1, you play 2 note pinches like this. This time thumb and index on the 6th and 3rd strings. Then 2nd fret. Then you pinch the 6th and 2nd strings with thumb and middle. 1st fret, 2nd string. Then open 6 and open first strings with thumb and middle. Then 2nd fret, 1st string, 4th fret, 5th fret. Okay, again, the goal is to sound in tune, okay, so make sure you play very carefully. One last time. And then exercise 8 is playing the same scale, but this time descending, just like we did with exercises 4 to 6. So going from the higher notes to the lower notes. First of all, the G major scale descending sounds like this. Okay, so you're going down, and this is a bit trickier because you can't see the notes as well as when you're going up. So make sure you play those notes very slowly, very carefully. And then you add this open G string, making sure you're in tune. One more time. Here is a bonus lick, just for fun, you know, because playing scales isn't the most fun thing to practice, I know that. So I just thought I would give you guys a cool sounding lick, which will also make you work on your intonation at the same time. So that's a bonus. Here is how the lick sounds. One more time. So first of all, you play the 6th and 2nd strings, open strings, with thumb and middle, like this. Then 1st fret 2nd string with your middle, then open 2nd string with your middle, and then open 3rd string with your thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got this. This is trickier because you got a lot of notes that need to be in tune with each other. So first of all, we play this, a slide from 1 to 3 on the 2nd string, and at the same time you play the open 1st string with the middle, so that's index and middle here, and you slide on the beat like this. Make sure you're in tune there, probably a bit tricky at first. Then open 2nd string with your index, 1, 2, and then. So here you slide from 4 to 2 on the 3rd string, and at the same time you play this open 1st string with your middle, so that's thumb and middle, and you slide on the beat again, and then open 3rd string with your thumb. Again, make sure you're in tune. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then at the end, you slide from 4 to 5 on the 1st string with your middle, and at the same time, you play this open G string with your thumb. And you can add some vibrato, sounds cool, for the whole lick. Slowly. So that's a cool sounding lick, which you could play over a G chord, or maybe even at the end of a song, you know, when the last G chord has been played, you could do just this. I think it sounds pretty cool. So hopefully this will help you improve your intonation technique. Remember, the most important thing is to use your ear. So be patient, practice one exercise at a time, and adjust the position of your bar whenever you hear your intonation is not correct. So I wish you the best of luck on this journey, and I'll see you soon for many more lessons. Thanks, bye.